This is Fred Beck from Fred Beck and I. I'm joined by Chase Demoor. It's been a little bit of time since we last caught up. I think the last time I saw you was in Dublin, I believe. How's life been treating you? You've been very active as a boxer of recent times.
Yeah, it's been great, doing the whole pro boxing scene now, trying to make the transition, like a lot of the great fighters in the influencer scene. Had my first professional fight in New York City, got the 92-second knockout, and got a couple more the rest of this year. So,
how many fights do you got left this year?
After Thursday, I'll have 2 more. So I'll fight Thursday on the 28th, obviously here. I'll have a professional fight on the 7th of December, and then another professional fight on the 21st of December. So.
Okay, wow, very active.
Trying to be more active than anybody else. I have a plan. Next year I want to fight 15 times, be like Mike Tyson.
Okay. Mike Tyson was active in his early days. Is that an issue you finding out with promotions or Misfits? Is that okay?
So I obviously got it checked through with MAMS. Obviously with Misfits Boxing, it's an influencer fighting promotion, celebrity boxing. So it doesn't conflict with, actual, professional boxing.
Conflict of interest, really.
Yeah, there's no conflict of interest because, I think like we fight on Misfits, none of that goes on our box rec anymore. So obviously a lot of us don't want to do the professional fighting thing. We have to fight on other promotions in order for that to count on our box rec. So.
And you've been training out in Spain a lot with Beal, hanging out?
Yeah, it's been good, man. I got Coach Jorge and Grand Prix and all of the Leone staff out there. They look after me really good over there in Spain. So, it's an advantage that I have going into every fight, being able to, switch languages. Also, a lot of the fights I have happened in Mexico, so understanding what their coaches are telling them, too, it's a huge advantage for me.
No, certainly, it is indeed. Should we bring Kelz in?
Yeah, bring him over.
Kelz, you coming in for a second? I'll go in the middle.
I don't know if we're both going to fit. We're going to look real big now.
Look at that. Look at that shot. What is it about Chase Demoor that makes you think you can beat him, Kelz? What is it about Chase?
Guys, just to let you know, Chase is on his tiptoes right now. Just let you know.
What?
What is it specifically about Chase that makes you think you can beat him?
All his fights. Like, I knew I was going to beat him before I even got into Misfits.
Right.
So, I had a podcast the other day that's coming out this week, tomorrow actually, on Sunday, where I manifested this happening already. So, in my head, I've already beaten multiple times.
Right. What'd you take of that, Chase?
Yeah, listen, I've been eating
manifestation right there.
Yeah, listen, I don't believe in manifestation. I'm not into that voodoo stuff. I put belt to ass, and I look up to Kelz. I looked at him, before I was on 2 Out the Handle. He's a good friend of mine, and come Thursday, man, I got to show him there's levels to this, man. You can't show up in your second fight and expect to beat the champ. I keep asking him all week, what happens when you send a lion to the goat?
You know what? He says he doesn't believe in manifestations, but maybe if you did, you'd be a lot more better than you are right now. Maybe if you manifested some of those wins, you wouldn't have lost so many fights. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say. But listen, I still got love for you. Remember, I did 2 Out to Handle season 1, paved the way for this guy. Do you know what I mean? You should call me Dad.
Oh my days.
I mean, the reason you're here to begin with is Dad. Before 2 Out to Handle, you wouldn't have been here.
It's going to be a rude awakening. I'm bigger than Tobes, I'm faster than Tobes, and stronger than Tobes. That's already a threat. He thought he was taller than me. He thought he was faster than me. He thought he was stronger than me. I'm more pretty. I'm quicker. I move better. I got more swagger. I got all that. I got a better smile, everything. Listen, manifestation doesn't matter to me because come Thursday, man, I'm putting belt to ass. That's a saying we say in America when we put on the gloves and we put them on the canvas.
Looking very confident.
Do you remember when he compares himself to Big Tobes, right? He's faster, he's stronger than Big Tobes. When I spoke to Big Tobes, I said to Big Tobes, you're a domino. You're nothing. So that comparison to Big Tobes means absolutely nothing. We saw how we dealt with him. Got rid of him in the 3rd round.
A lucky punch. Yeah. A very lucky punch. That'll never hit me.
Okay, wait. If it's a lucky punch, how come you never got that lucky?
I did. I knocked my guy out in 92 seconds my fight 2 months ago. Took me 92 seconds. He's a pro fighter, by the way, not Tobes in a debut. That's a pro fighter I put down. 92 seconds.
Does Chase's activeness in boxing, how many fights he's had of recent times, does that worry you at all, how active he's been?
No, it's cool. Do you know what? I was saying before, form is temporary, class is permanent. So it just means that it's a bit closer, but it's not on my level yet. Do you know what I mean? Because I've had sports, I've played sports, I've been there. And I had this conversation with someone and they said, I don't think Chase is trying hard enough. And I don't agree with that at all. I think anyone that steps into the ring gives it 100%. I think Chase goes in there wanting to win, gives it 100%. But there is a ceiling. And everyone has a ceiling. And his ceiling's a lot lower than mine.
Your ceiling's low, apparently, Chase. What'd you make of that?
That's crazy, because I never seen a ceiling a day in my life. I never touched the canvas a day in my life, and I put belt to ass to every person I ever fought in the ring. Say what you want. Temple Arts, they're fired. That was in the newspaper, how big of a robbery. Minicon got his ass whooped. That guy I fought, 92 seconds, took me to knock him out. I fought Alan Belcher. Alan Belcher, a heavyweight champ. He's much more difficult than you. Went the distance with him. So whatever game plan you have with that slow punch, it's never hitting me, Frankenstein. It's not touching me.
Do you believe you hit harder than Chase?
Not even close. Not even close.
Well, do I hit harder than Chase?
Yeah.
Bro, I lift bigger than Chase.
Never.
Like, that's not
No
even
shot. No shot.
Sounds like he hits
No
harder. Sounds like
shot.
he hits harder right now.
Nah, he's not faster than me. He's not stronger than me. He doesn't got better banter. He's deluded. He's manifesting delusion right now.
Right, okay. Manifesting delusion. You don't agree with that?
I mean, you saw my knockout. Do you know what I mean? Chase hasn't done something like that. So I don't know. It's like, I don't know how he thinks he's
Have you
better than
seen
me.
Stevie Knight? I killed that man. He said the same thing as you
Punching that was on the floor.
when he was out cold.
Why were you punching someone when it's on the floor?
Hey, man.
What
That's
is
a good
that? How
point.
does that make sense? What? Were you scared he's going to come back and defeat you or something?
Never. Dropped him 3 times in the first round. The thing is, in a fight like that, it's similar to how this is your second fight. I was deluded when I went into that fight. I was misplaced. But now I'm the most experienced heavyweight in the division. You got a tough challenge ahead of you, and more power to you. You got everything to gain out of this. But unfortunately, they sent you to the GOAT, man. I'm really sorry about it.
You not impressed that he's got a title fight in his second Misfits fight?
Yeah, I think that's what happens when, you're the default guy. The thing is like I asked for him. I'm the one that suggested him. I got an option of guys, and I took a gander at who I wanted to fight. He was on the list. It makes the most sense. Qatari had to approve it. And like I said, I like the guy. He's good at the heart. But, I think once he gets into the ring come Thursday, he's going to understand that there are levels to this thing. And after I'm done whooping his ass on Thursday, I'm going to help him out. I might, even in between the rounds, I might go over there, come on, champ, keep the jab up, slip a little bit more. We're almost out of this thing, you know what I mean?
So doing his corner almost at the same time.
Yeah, I'm gonna do his corner, and after the fight, if he needs me to come help him get ready for guys on his level like Ben Knights and those lot, then I'll be there.
He's very confident indeed. What do you make of his confidence?
I love it, man. You see, I like letting him talk because it gives me so much content at the end. You know how I like to edit videos where they're like, a little starts off with him talking all this rubbish, then we cut into the scene where I knock him out, then he gets counted out, and then it's your perfect reel, do you know what I mean? So I'm good. Like Chase, well, listen, one thing we know about Chase, he's good with the content, he's good with the talking, yeah? That's all he does. He's very good at that. But, just like his name, all he's doing is chasing glory and he never finds it.
Oh, wow. Oh. I'm pretty excited for this fight. 2 big heavyweights happening in Qatar. Really go predictions. How does it go down on Thursday, Chase?
I've got a question, actually.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. How do you think you're going to judge my jabs when F. Matthews punches you in the face and you couldn't see that coming?
I mean, I was talking to somebody when he took a cheap shot. I hope you.
Oh, yeah, I remember this. It went viral. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that went viral.
I mean, I hope you're
It's
a
like
better.
the second time you've been sucker punched in the face, right?
What was the first time?
No, there was another one. Wasn't there another one? I think there was. I spoke to someone. Was the one in Miami or something like that? We broke.
Any street fights?
I don't know.
Maybe not.
Anyways, yeah. So, yeah. I mean, I was talking to a security guard, and he took a cheap shot. I mean, there's not much I can do about that, me personally. But I ate it. I ate it.
Put your hands up.
It's good advice. It's good advice.
Guy's been boxing for 9 months, the most confident guy I've ever seen. Look, like I said, he's got a lot of confidence, and come on Thursday, I'm gonna go put belt to ass real quick, and then I'm gonna help him out. I think he's got a bright future in the scene, but unfortunately, he pulled the short end of the stick with fighting me. So.
And your final prediction?
We're gonna get him out of there like 3rd round. I think he doesn't get off the stool after 2, but we'll get him out of there 3rd round.
And then for yourself, how does it go down with Chase on Thursday?
Do you know what I think? I don't like to make predictions for these things,
You're manifesting though.
I manifest a win, and that's all that matters. And the question is now, how is that win going to happen?
Right.
Is it by count out, by straight knockout? I mean, you guys are going to have to tune in and find out. That's what makes it so amazing.
On Thursday night, awesome. Chase, I do appreciate it.
Yeah, winner gets you, right?
On Fortnite or something, yeah.